That's right, you read the title of this video correctly. I'm taking a break from YouTube. And this is my obligatory video where I talk about the how, the why, what's it going to look like, and why ultimately this is going to be in the best interest of you, the viewer, and me, Dr. DiNezza. So hi, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Dr. DiNezza, your gut microbiome queen here on YouTube and Instagram. And my channel covers topics ranging from SIBO and IBS to dysbiosis, which is an imbalance in the gut microbiome, to things like candida and leaky gut and everything in between. And in 7 years here on YouTube, I have published 300 and some odd videos, several live streams, and on a totally separate channel, we have close to 200 full-length podcast episodes about very similar topics with a dear friend of mine, Amy Hollenkamp, who's a registered dietitian. And honestly, if you guys have followed the YouTube channel for the IBS Freedom podcast or listened to my podcast for some time, what I'm about to tell you is going to feel probably a little bit similar to what we did on that channel once before. About a year ago, Amy and I were getting to late spring, early summer, and we were realizing that we were having a hard time keeping up with creating content and teaching valuable material every single week to our audience. And to boot, we both had a lot going on that summer. We had travel and family trips and birthday parties, and there was just a lot of fun stuff that we wanted to do during the summer. So last summer on the podcast, we did what I called the summer slowdown, which is where we dropped down to posting a new episode every other week so that we could maintain the quality and still have a life and family time and self-care. And that worked out really well for us. We did that for, I think, about 3 months. We did every other week episodes rather than weekly, and it gave us a little bit of breathing space, and we could get back ahead on our recording schedule and then hit the ground running for the rest of season 2. And basically, that's what I'm going to do here on this channel for a little bit. I don't know how long, I don't know, I'm going to kind of feel it out as I go, but I've hit a point with this YouTube channel where, again, I have 300 some odd YouTube videos. I feel like I've said a lot. There's still a lot that I want to cover here. I don't think I've said it all, and I have not shared my opinion or my knowledge on everything in the gut ecosystem. But I'm at a point with my channel where I think I need to be a little bit more strategic, and I need to dedicate more designated research time so that I could tackle some really big topics. So for example, if you poke around on this channel and the IBS Freedom podcast, amongst the 500 plus videos between those two channels, you will notice I have never once talked about parasites. And there's a reason for that, because I unfortunately have come to realize that there are two extremes. There's the holistic people who think that everybody has parasites, and there are the conventional doctors who say that nobody has parasites. And I, for one, have a strong hunch that the truth lies somewhere in between. But where do you learn about this topic? If I go to the NIH or medical textbooks, I'm going to get this flavor of information. And if I go to blogs and YouTube videos and Instagram experts and functional medicine seminars, I'm going to get this conversation. So the reality is, for me to talk about parasites in an accurate, informed way, I need to do a lot of research. And I enjoy research, I do, I'm a huge nerd, but that's just going to take time and effort that I have not had up until this point. So my hope is that by dropping down my recording schedule for a little while, I'm hoping I can create a little bit of space in my schedule so that I can finally do the deep dive that is necessary on topics like D-lactic acidosis, parasites, the best and worst test for leaky gut, the best and worst test for candida. Actually, beyond that, is there a viable, commercially available test for candida, period? Or are they all absolute rubbish? There are a lot of things that I want to take a deep dive in, and I just haven't had the ability and the time to do so. So again, I'm hoping that I can keep the quality of this channel really high and not just default to things that are easy for me to talk about and topics that are really easy for me to teach. I want to get back into some of the roots of this channel, talking about research and nerdy goodness. But like I said, it takes some time to do that. So I'm going to be calling this the fall slowdown, I guess. And Starting with this video now, I will post every other Thursday for the next few weeks or possibly few months. And then once I hit my normal upload schedule of 1 a week again, you'll know, because you'll see 2 back to back and you'll be delighted, I'm sure. So just wanted to share that here on YouTube and let you know that I was going to slow down a little bit. I'm not going away. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not out of ideas. I have an entire Excel spreadsheet with probably 200 or 300 ideas that I've collected and written down over the years. So believe you me, I have a lot more to teach here on YouTube. It's just, I think I need a little bit of breathing space so that I could do the research and I can really teach it in the way that I think it needs to be taught and in a way that's going to be beneficial and truthful for you. I'm not going to be one of the sheeple that tells you every single person on planet Earth has a parasite. I want to do the research. It's just a matter of doing it. And then otherwise, the IBS Freedom podcast will continue through, I believe, early November. And then for those of you who don't know, my podcast co-host is due with her second child in the next couple of weeks. So we've got a handful of videos batched and recorded and ready to put out in the month or two following her birth. But we'll probably take a slight hiatus, probably for the month of November and maybe December. And then you can look forward to season 3 of the IBS Freedom podcast, either on YouTube or audio apps before you know it. And if you follow my channels or if you're subscribed to my email list or you follow either Amy or I on Instagram, you will be the first to know when that does happen. So thank you all to everybody here on YouTube for watching my videos, liking, commenting, and spreading the word. I really do appreciate it. And I look forward to continuing to grow this YouTube channel and make it your one-stop shop for reliable, scientifically accurate, truthful, no bullshit gut health. Hey guys, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, ring the bell, click the like button, and leave a comment down below with the videos that you would like to see me do next. Doing all of those really helps support the channel and support my efforts in making as many videos as possible for you guys. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.